This post is in regards to the Massachusetts flu mandate, and it's extremely important. If you are a parent in Massachusetts, you need to hear this because it's come to my attention. I have in my hand a letter that went out to the Granby, Granby, district from the Granby Public School nurse, which has complete misinformation. I'm going to read the letter and then I'm going to point out where the misinformation is. And it's very important during this very stressful time that we get out the correct information about our legal rights, about the flu shot mandate, and what it means for you and your family. All right, here we go. I am calling you to inform you of new vaccine requirements from the Massachusetts Department of Public Health that was released on Wednesday, August 19th, 2020. Per the new state requirements, the students attending Massachusetts schools are required to have the current flu vaccine, which is to be given after June 2020. For the upcoming 2020 to 21 school year by December 31st, 2020. The school immunization requirements, including the requirement for seasonal flu influenza vaccine, apply to all Massachusetts students enrolled in preschool through grade 12, regardless of whether the district is providing instruction in person or using a hybrid or remote model. Also, it is important to note, listen carefully, it is important to note that students who have medical or religious exemptions are not required to have the flu vaccine. Very good point. However, those students/families claiming religious exemption must provide documentation for the religious exemption. What she means there is you simply just have to write, I sincerely believe, it is against my sincere religious beliefs to take the flu shot or to give my kids the flu shot. So you just write in documentation, it is against my sincere religious beliefs to vaccinate my child with the current flu vaccine. That's it. So that is correct. So you do need to provide documentation, but you don't need to provide what type of religious what type of religion you are in or you affiliate with. You do not have to provide that information. Any student who does not have, okay, this is where it gets misinformation. This is where the misinformation comes in. These students/families would also be expected to have a history of religious exemption for most prior immunizations. That is incorrect to the point of lying. Okay, you may claim a religious exemption at any time in your child's life. There is a law in Massachusetts that states if it is against your sincere religious beliefs to vaccinate your child, you do not have to do so. It doesn't matter about their past medical history. It doesn't matter what you did the year before. It doesn't matter what you did in first, second, third, or fourth grade. It doesn't matter that you've never claimed a religious exemption before. By law, you have the legal right and the constitutional right to claim a religious exemption in the state of Massachusetts. So do not be afraid. Do not let the public health nurse or the school district bully you into thinking anything different. Okay. Any student who does not have medical or religious exemption and does not provide documentation of having a flu vaccine after December 31st, 2020 may be excluded from school until they are vaccinated and the school has been provided with the vaccine documentation. When I saw this and when I found out this letter went out to the district, I immediately, and I'm talking immediately, and I was in the middle of my workday, picked up the phone and I called this Granbury school nurse and I told her what misinformation she was providing and that she needs to rewrite this letter and send it out again. So She is in the process of doing that. I gave her my email. I will update everybody as to her response because I did speak with her. And I want to make it loud and clear, that the state of Massachusetts has a law stating that if you don't want to get a vaccination and it is against your sincere religious beliefs, then you don't get that vaccination. I want to make it loud and clear to you that the school does not have a right to ask what religion you are affiliated with. You do not have to provide that information. You just have to state it is against my sincere religious beliefs. Now, I want all the parents in Massachusetts to pay close attention to these letters that are going to be coming out ASAP, probably this week and next week before the kids go back to school. And I want you to read it. And if it has any misinformation like that, I want to know about it. I want you to email it, or I want you to message me and tell me. And I don't want anyone to feel bullied. I don't want anyone to feel shame. I don't want anyone to feel fear if they're going to write a religious exemption for the first time. Because it is your right, it is your child, and you make the decision for your child, not the government mandated. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me through Facebook. I am here for you. I fight for kids. I've been a pediatric nurse for many years. I stand up for those who can't stand up. I speak for those who don't know better, and I will always continue to do that. Thank you very much, everybody. Stay strong out there.